Hey guys, Niko Amii here, and today we are baking cookies and talking about the Nintendo Switch. It's one crazy day, folks. So put on your baking gloves and your apron and let's have a party. First, you have lots of cream cheese and butter, and then you put Oreo bits. Tasty! But don't forget to have some fun with it. Eat the Oreos too. Yum! But make sure not to leave your Oreos on the floor because you don't want your dog to say, "Hey! Back off! These are for our cookies!" Then when you're done, you can hit the timer and cook them for 300 minutes. 30 seconds. 30 minutes. You don't cook them, you put them in the refrigerator and they cool down. Okay, folks, that's how it's done. And then when you're done with cooling them for 30 minutes, you turn them into ball shape and put them on this. Good luck out there. Then, when you're done with them, you put them in the oven and cook for 15 minutes. That's half an hour. That's half an hour. After you're done baking or whatever you did, I don't know. Bye, here's the food. Here are all the cookies. I'm gonna try them and then talk about the Nintendo Switch. Hello everyone, Niko Amii here. I hope you enjoyed the baking session. You can make these cookies at home if my directions were clear enough. But honestly, the main point of this video, the bread and the butter, the cookie and the cream, is the Nintendo Switch. Now, I really want to make a video saying 1 month post Nintendo Switch, what do I think of it? I'm going to do one probably 3 months after, and then 6 months after, and then a year after, maybe 2 years after. So if you enjoy that type of stuff and you like this video, hit subscribe so you can watch those when they come out. But what do I think of the Nintendo Switch? So I did buy the Nintendo Switch the night it came out. I bought it at midnight. And I have played it a total of, I think, 60 hours. It was like 40-ish hours for Zelda, and like 7, 8 for Bomberman, and then the Splatoon test fire, and then the rest was, actually, I think it was more like around 60, 70 hours. I had Snipper Clips, and I also had The Binding of Isaac. I thought I'd have more hours than that. I thought I'd be on it a little more than I was, but that does not mean that I don't like the system. I love the system so much. It is so innovative. It is so fun to have. It's so fun to play. There are so many different ways to play it. I honestly didn't think I'd be using tabletop mode already. Like, I used it for Snipper Clips. I used it to play Zelda once. I use it a pretty good amount for like things, I think. So I did not think I'd use tabletop mode already without Mario Kart 8 being out. And surprisingly, to my surprise, I have been using it. I have been using handheld a lot. I've been using the main home console part of it a lot. I've been using Pro Controller. I've been using this thing so many different ways. And it's so much fun to try out every single different way. So I really, really am loving this console. I think the reason why I don't have too many hours on is, although I do really, really love Zelda and think it's a fantastic series, my favorite Nintendo series are Mario, Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Splatoon, Mario Kart, Kirby. I like those type of games. I like the more fun, like playful ones. Well, this Zelda is more of a serious one. And the thing with that is I can't really play games like Zelda for like 10 hours in a row for some reason. It's more my play style. For whatever reason, that's how it is. So I think that's why the only thing that can really explain the amount of hours I've played on the Switch. Because I didn't really think I'd be at like 150 by now. But no, I have been using it a lot. I have been on, I was on spring break for for 10, 12-ish days around, so I didn't really use it that much then because I was always out and about. And I've been really busy with school, so there are a lot of different factors in that. So I definitely think, I know for sure that, say Mario Odyssey or Splatoon came out at launch rather than Zelda, I'd probably be having 100, 150 hours, even more on this thing. But that goes without saying, I do really enjoy Zelda. I've been having such, I just get really lost in open world games. I get so lost to the point where I get frustrated easily and I stop playing, so I guess that explains it. But anyways, it's not about time you play a system or a game, it's about the time you enjoyed from playing a game or a system. And I can say, every single minute I've played the Nintendo Switch, I have enjoyed popping out the Joy-Cons more than I've enjoyed anything else in my life. I've enjoyed bringing Bomberman on car rides with my friends or at some type of restaurant or something. I played it with my cousin at the restaurant. I played Snipper Clips with my cousin on the way to go somewhere. Like, it is very, I played Snipper Clips at rehearsal. Like, I bring this thing everywhere, and I really love that. And it's one of those systems where you bring it everywhere, but everyone around you is involved while you're playing it too, which I love. So I really do enjoy this console. It's just the fact that my type of games aren't on it yet, but I am enjoying Snipper Clips, and I am enjoying Zelda a ton. So, yeah, right now I'm waiting for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is it's less than 2 weeks away now, and that will definitely be played a lot. Although I do already own Mario Kart 8 and have like 60 hours on Mario Kart 8, I will be playing the Switch version a ton because guess what? I can bring this baby to school, pop out a Joy-Con for one for my friend, one for me, and whenever we have free time, which is whenever, like, I don't know, like, we're done with the test and everyone else is still taking it, or, I don't know, there's a sub, I don't know, enter example here, we will be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe out of nowhere. I have it's right here. I have this case that I can bring to school. You can't put it in your pocket or really in a coat or anything, but I can put it in my backpack, and I can carry it class to class with it looking like a pencil case in a way. I could put pencils in here on top of the Switch as well. So, there are definite positives. These cookies, if you're wondering, they're good, but nothing too special. I was hoping for better. They're good, though. So, the future is looking very great for the Switch. Cannot wait for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Dying to play ARMS. ARMS will be that game that turns the Switch into a console that I love, into a console that is unbeatable, my soulmate. Because right now I really like my Switch. With Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I will love my Switch. With Mario Kart, or with ARMS, I will be obsessed with my Switch. With Splatoon, I'm marrying my Switch. Like, expect a wedding ring around one of the Joy-Cons soon. But no, I'm obsessed with Splatoon, so that will tickle my fancy. It will please me a lot to play Splatoon. And then ARMS, I'm dying to play for. Like, I don't know, it just seems so much fun to me. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to be a ton of fun. So there's definitely a promising future with this. But back to my experience and my thoughts of it so far. Am I, given my hype, am I impressed with the Switch? Has it met my expectations? Yes, 100 times over, I would say yes. It's a very pretty console. It plays extremely well, very comforting, a variety of different ways to play. I enjoyed my Nintendo Switch the first month of having the Nintendo Switch more than I enjoyed any other console that I got at launch. I'm sorry, than I enjoyed any other console that I got in the first month of me having it. Because the Switch and the Wii were the only systems I got at launch. But even then, my Wii U, the first month of me having the Wii U, the first month of me having my 3DS, the first month of me having my PS4, my PS3, my PS2, my Xbox 360, none of those first months compare to the Switch, because I've never felt so, like, wowed by a piece of technology. I have been so wowed by the things this thing can do. On surface level, on paper, it might sound like, oh, that's a fun little gimmick. But when you're actually playing with this thing, it's not a gimmick. It's a new way to play. It opens so many doors. I love playing this thing so much. Putting this thing into the toaster, the dock, is so enjoyable for some reason. Seeing the second you are on that horse, named Milk, my horse, and Zelda. The second you finish, wherever you were on the horse when you were on handheld, put it in the dock, and it's right there on the TV. Same horse, same link, is insane. Like that. The video stopped playing because I ran out of space. I have more space now, but I ate like all the cookies while you were gone. I don't like drinking milk. I feel like I get sick from drinking milk. My mom's lactose intolerant. I might be lactose intolerant. Probably if I feel sick after drinking a lot of milk, but well, I don't even know what I was talking about. Did it reach my expectations? For sure. I love this thing. Yes, I was just talking about how Zelda isn't my favorite franchise. It's not my exact style. Open world isn't really my exact style necessarily. But that doesn't matter when it comes to the hardware. I am enjoying it so much. And just because it's not my style of game does not mean I don't enjoy it, though, either. I would still give it like a 9.5, 9.7 out of 10. It's an incredible game. I would almost say perfect. It's just not my favorite type of game. So I still am really, really enjoying it. I love it so much. It's my favorite game of the year. Probably favorite game since, like, I don't know, 2015. Like, I really, really love it. It's just not my favorite type of game. No. Anyways, I really do love the game, though, and I love playing it on the Switch. I love snipper clips. I love what I've played of Binding of Isaac. So yeah, I am really, really loving this thing. The only complaints I have are the following. Now, there is now keep in mind when I say my complaints, no system is perfect the first month or launch, okay? I have, again, the Wii is the only other system that I got launched. Every other system that I've gotten has had like a year or so to really get games out, fix the operating system, fix everything about it, right? This one hasn't had that opportunity yet. My problems are there's no YouTube on it yet. This system is basically like an iPad when you're playing on a mobile. I would love to have YouTube on this so badly. The touchscreen would be great. Being able to take it on there, being able to put it on the TV when you have like when you're on your own and want to watch YouTube, or say your family wants to watch like a music video or something. I don't know. Your friends want to dance to a song and you're playing on your Switch. Okay, let me just go to YouTube. I'll put on the song and then put it on the TV. It's so simple. So I really need YouTube on this. Netflix would be really nice too, being able to watch. I, for some reason, like watching videos and TV shows more, like on my phone, like this. And I don't have an iPad to do that, really. I have a laptop, but laptops can sometimes be uncomfortable in bed. This would not be uncomfortable. This would be incredibly comfortable. The fact, it even has the kickstand. I forget about that sometimes. It has the kickstand. You can put on your bed and literally be right next to your face while you watch YouTube or Netflix. That'd be so amazing. So yeah, that's my major complaint right there. I want more themes. That's something that will come later in time, though. And yeah, I am pleased with the game options I have right now. I think their schedule is fantastic. I love Zelda. Like, I feel like I have to verify that a bunch now in this video, but I do really love playing Zelda. I feel like I have enough games for right now. I'm starting to feel like I don't, but guess what's coming right around the corner to fill that void up for me? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And then by the time end of May rolls around, I might start feeling like, oh, I need another game to play. ARMS will be right around the corner, and then Splatoon 2. And then I'll have ARMS, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, all online games that last enjoyment forever. Like, I played Mario Kart 8 on spring break last week, okay? I still play Mario Kart 8. It's one of those timeless games that still look great. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will be on that same vein. Splatoon, the original Splatoon, kept adding new content like every other week. So I'm sure they'll do that with Splatoon 2, especially until Mario Odyssey comes out. So that'll fill in the gap perfectly. I still play Splatoon. And then ARMS, same thing. It's an online game that'll always come back to play, unlock new things, and fight. So I am going to never really come to a point where I need new games or I'm bored of the system. You know how many things I have in Zelda to do still? Part of that overwhelming nature is kind of the part where is the reason why I don't play it over and over and over again, because I keep feeling overwhelmed. But there's still so many things I'm never going to finish Zelda. But in a way, that's a good thing because I'm always going to have Zelda to play when I'm bored of another game. So yeah, I love the games on this thing. That is not a problem with me. The only bad things would maybe be the mobile battery. Even though that hasn't really become a problem with me yet, I did bring the charger with me. If I wasn't in a car that had like the car charger plug that like most outlets do, you know, like where you plug in your phone charger or whatever, like that's in the car I was in. If it didn't have that, I might have run into a battery issue, but it hasn't come across me yet. It just, I was like, I'm at 40% now. I might have to not, like, I might take a little break and come back to it so it doesn't die in the middle of my game. Which, even if it does die in the middle of the game, like, it gives you a warning and it saves for you, so it's fine. I love how seamless it is to go home, put it to sleep. Like, that's great. I love that. It's so smooth, so slick. Everything about it is just so great. I really, the only negatives I could come up with is really the fact that, there wasn't YouTube or Netflix. That's the only real problem I have with it right now. Besides that, an internet browser would be nice too. But especially because if you're taking it on the go, you can kind of use it for like Google and stuff if your phone's dead or you don't want to use your phone. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it. My rating would be phenomenal, 10 out of 10. I love it. It's so much fun. It's so innovative. It's so cool to have around. I feel like I'm part of the future holding it. I feel like I'm like, everywhere I go, everyone's like, what's that? What's that? What's that? It's so cool. And it feels cool to have like an innovative piece of technology that not many other people have. Even if everyone had it, it'd still be cool to have it, you know? I can't wait to change colors of Joy-Cons. I love these colors, but seeing how they're making like the yellow ones for arms, I'm like, ooh, blue and yellow would be a cool color combination. Or if I get another red one, all red would be really cool. So I already am thinking of color combinations. That's probably more of like a Christmas birthday gift, you know, like I'm not gonna go out and spend $80 right now on it when I could buy like another game for the system. But I'm extremely excited for this thing's future. I have been enjoying it this whole month, and I give it a phenomenal out of phenomenal, 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Comment down below what your thoughts are on the system. If you have it, if you don't have it, what have you been thinking? Like, do you really want it? Are you planning on pre-ordering it or going out, staying in line as long as you can to get it or whatever? Tell me what your experiences are with your Switch and how you would rate it. I really am liking my Switch. I just can't wait for more fun games to play. And I can't wait for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I looked over there on my oven as if there was a timer on it, or a calendar on it, in like 2-ish weeks. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Goodbye.